In this video, what I'd like to do is show you how to drag your homework onto a homework box for submission. So let me hop down from the homework box and show you how to go about it. The steps are fairly straightforward. So let me kind of just back up a little bit and show you what needs to be done. Okay, basically the steps are fairly easy to follow. The first thing you're going to do is open your inventory. Again, you do that by clicking on the briefcase icon to open your inventory. Then you are going to scroll down and find your note cards folder. You're going to go ahead and open your note cards folder, and then you're going to find the note cards that you created for your assignment. You can see I have several here. Don't be concerned. You could create folders within this folder. So if you want to create a folder for each assignment or call it ACG 2021 or whatever you wish, you can. Otherwise, all the note cards will just be within the note cards folder. Once you open your note cards folder and you locate the note card that you want to submit, whether it's SL1 or SL2 or SL3, all you do is you click on that note card. You'll see that note card I'm clicking on, SL3, is highlighted. You then, while holding your left mouse down, or if we're talking about a Mac, just click on your mouse pad and hold it down, and then you're going to drag. And this is no different than what you're really doing is simply dragging a file from one place to another. So we're going to drag it, and we're dragging it on top of the homework box. And notice a couple things. Now the homework box is outlined in white, and the cursor changes. The cursor changes to the arrow with a white rectangle to represent the note card. As soon as you see that, you could let go of your mouse, and you're going to notice a couple things are happening. So I'm going to mention them now. Number one, the color of the box is going to change, and that's just to give you a visual. That's just to give you a visual signal that the note card is being processed. The floating text that you see right now above the box, just asking you to drag your homework onto it, is going to change. And you're going to see some text chat in the left bottom corner. So let's see all those things. See, the box changes color. The text above the box has changed, and we now have some text confirmation that appears. What I'm going to do is drag this one more time so that we could look specifically at the changes. And specifically what I want to focus on is simply the text that appears above the box and the text chat confirmation. So here I am dragging it again. Now notice that it says it's processing my note card, okay? And it also says that if you don't see your name, then there was a problem with the note card that you're submitting. Now if you look down here at the text chat, it says thank you for submitting your homework. That lets you know that it's in the box. Stand by for confirmation that it's been received. Then you get a second response, your avatar name, mine, Robin Sermano, thinks your data has been stored and an email confirmation has been received. That message, those are really two messages. The first indicates that the homework box has received your note card. The second is an indication that the information on that note card has been processed and is now stored on the database for grading. The next thing that you can do in order to ensure yourself that the homework was submitted properly is to go to any of the confirm homework submission signs and double check that your homework is there. Another scenario in orientation goes over how to use that, so I'm not going to do this right now. And then lastly, you should also receive an email message confirming your homework assignment. And this is what the email message will look like. So this is the email I received. Notice the heading SL homework number 3. That's the note card I submitted. And then it tells you what your response is. And you'll see this is the information that was on my homework, or excuse me, on my note card. So this gives you an opportunity to make sure that the formatting of your note card was correct, and then you could read the information below regarding what to do if there's any problem with the formatting. And that's what the email will look like after each of your Second Life submissions.